5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Hey, good morning.
What's up?
This is episode 30 of
Season 2.
Season 2. And man, we are ready for this grand finale of Season 2 today.
I'd say it's a finale.
This is a finale, and if it's really good, it's grand.
Yeah.
And so we are so excited to be with you because this is the Morning Momentum. I'm Richie.
I'm Ethan.
And man, what a great day this is. And I'm telling you what, 30 episodes in Season 2, Ethan.
That sounds on par for a season.
It's crazy. It's a lot, but man, you guys have stuck with us. We are almost, listen to me, I think by the time that we come back for Season 3, we're going to be over 500 people. This is crazy, man. Come on.
We definitely, looking back, it's been a long journey.
We've done a lot of crazy
Since
things.
episode 1.
Oh my gosh, can you remember episode 1 of the Morning Momentum?
No.
It took us forever to shoot it.
Oh, I remember now. Yes, because we were shooting with Doug.
Do you remember what happened?
And we shot the whole podcast and it wasn't recording audio, if I believe.
Yes.
That's right?
Oh,
That definitely
man.
happened a couple times.
There were multiple times that we thought we were recording and we were not. And after 30 minutes of talking, we had to come back and shoot it all over again. But you know what? We do this all for you.
I will say, the cat's out of the bag. We record these. We're not live.
No, definitely not.
If you
live.
believe for 2 seasons that we were live, well, I don't know what to tell you.
Fools. No, but it's crazy though. So we are, man, we're sitting here in the worship center at Movement Church in Tipp City, and
Sticker behind
yeah,
us.
you can see the sticker behind us. It's flipped because that's just how phones do it.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you, like, it's been a fun season. We've done a lot of things. And so we thought today what we would do is share some of our favorite highlights of the season. Maybe a little bit of trivia in there. And but get ready for Season 3 because it's promised to be bigger and better than it's been the past 2 seasons.
And colder.
Oh, my gosh. Can you believe that we are almost, Ethan, in fall time?
I can't,
It's-
honestly. I think this past summer to now is the fastest any time has ever gone for me.
It's been insane.
Time flies when you're having fun.
I guess.
I also
guess.
feel like we've been recording this podcast a lot longer than we actually have.
Yeah, our first episode aired. We should have looked that up. Has it been a year yet since we've launched?
I'm gonna look right now.
He's gonna look it up. But while he's looking that up, I want to encourage you. If you missed Season 1, go back, listen to Season 1. But here's the other thing I want to encourage you to do. Go to Movement Church and Pastor Richie at Movement Church and look for that podcast on wherever you're listening to this at. And you can check out our Sunday morning worship times there. Now listen, I know it doesn't have the music, it's just got the message, but I promise that it's a good, encouraging message for you when you're trying to get through work or whatever else that you might be going through. But man, what an incredible season it's been. It's been fun to be able to meet up with Ethan almost on a weekly basis. What do we got here, buddy?
I think it was 7 months ago.
7 months.
Chatting about peace and the supernatural, I think, is our first episode. But also, I feel like there's one before that, but I can't find it on here.
You know why? Because it wasn't there. It was on the main.
I'm on our main channel right now.
Oh, you're on the church's one?
Mm-hmm. But if that's not our first one, it was our second one.
It was close. That's when we started the supernatural series.
That was our... Look at us. Look at us.
Look at that. Can you believe it?
We're on the same sides even.
Oh, that hasn't changed. It's like sleeping on the side of the bed. Like you just got your side of the bed and that's where it's at. If I was sitting over here where Ethan's at, it'd
really
be weird.
It'd be awful.
I could fall off the stool not knowing which side to fall or which side to go on. So anyways, crazy stuff. 7 months. Ethan, just how we have started every one of our podcasts. Any special holidays today?
Of course there is. And I should have been more prepared.
We're going to work on this in the off season. Ethan, I'm going to challenge you to figure out how we can create our own national holiday.
I'll do my best.
Okay.
Do you think you have, you have to pay for it, right? Unless you're doing something like really good for people.
I don't know.
Whatever.
I don't know what's better than this morning momentum.
I don't either. I don't know. September 9th, Friday. It is International Sudoku Day. You like Sudoku?
It's okay.
Did you ever used to pronounce it Sudoku?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Sudoku.
Who did it?
I did for a long time.
Yeah.
National 401k Day for all you business people out there and adults. 401ks.
I was going to say, you don't have to be a business person.
You
Save
also
up
don't
for
have
retirement.
you can do that however you want.
However you
don't
want.
have to have a 401k.
Hey, you kiddos out there, retire someday.
That is a definite goal.
Put your money aside.
Going right along with that, National When Pigs Fly Day.
Okay.
Flying pigs.
Have you ever heard of Spider Pig?
I have indeed. That was a long time ago.
Name that movie.
Simpsons.
Yeah.
Spider Pig. Spider Pig.
Does
whatever
a spider pig
does.
Can he swing?
No, he can't. Because he's a pig. And he has him walking on the ceiling. That is a classic.
Because he's Spider Pig.
National Wiener Schnitzel Day.
That goes really good because in town this weekend is the Oktoberfest.
Oh, yeah.
So
With a K.
with a K.
I could tell you some history about typography with Oktoberfests in Germany, but I won't.
Please
you can
don't.
look that up on your own, but it's black letter typeface. Stand Up to Cancer Day.
Yes, that's good.
That is very good.
That's good.
Teddy Bear Day. You like teddy bears? I don't know. Except for the teddy bear from Toy Story 4?
The mean one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's rough.
Yeah. Wonderful Weirdos Day.
That's your national holiday.
And I'm fine with that because that means
Everybody text Ethan today if you got his number. Tell him
that
half
means I'm wonderful.
National
and I
Weirdo
will
Day.
take it.
Oh, I love it.
And Heritage Open Days. I don't really know what that is, but
that goes along with the Weirdo Day. So
no, it's England's rich culture.
oh,
Which also
hold
recent
on a
news,
second. Let me get a drink of water on that note.
Water. A bottle of water.
All right.
In more news, Queen Elizabeth has passed away 2 days ago at the age of 96.
96.
Which is sad, but I thought she was a lot older. I'm not going to lie to you.
You thought she was in her hundreds?
Because,
A lot older would mean you thought
because-
she was in her hundreds.
Because the late, great Betty White was 99. And I guess I didn't think that she was older than the Queen.
I'll be honest with you, I never thought about how old she was. I just don't do that.
But she was 96.
Age is just a thing. It's
So
just
here's a question for you, which I don't know the answer to.
Let's
Who
go.
is next in line?
Charles. I actually read that.
Okay.
Yeah, her brother. Or no, her son. Her son is Charles.
Yes.
Charles. And
Her
then after that.
Husband passed away.
Yes.
This
Charles is
This
king.
year?
Charles is king. And so now he's in charge until
Charles in charge.
Charles in charge. Charging Charles. So, yeah, it's going to look a little bit different now.
If you're in England,
If you're in England, if you're here,
it's about the same.
except for on the news. But it'll be interesting to see what happens with the royal families and, what Meghan and what's the other guy's name? I don't even
Dude, I don't
remember the
even
name.
know.
Sorry if that's your thing.
I never followed the royal family.
So I didn't. I knew it was Megan. Was it Megan? And I can't remember his name. Remind us.
Well, I
please.
remember
It's
when.
that guy,
Who's Charles? Who's he married to?
Prince William. right? Isn't he
He's
the other
not
one?
married to Prince William.
No.
Who's he married to? Yes.
Charles doesn't. No, Charles is. I don't think Charles is married.
There was.
Prince William and Princess.
Markle.
No.
Who's
I think
she
it's
married
William
to?
and I don't have a phone. I can't look this up. I think it's William and it's the princess, whatever her name is. And then you had William's brother, Prince whatever, married to Meghan, and now they live in either Canada or the United States or something like that.
Yeah.
And so.
Well, I remember when, if you're correct in William, I remember when they got married.
Did you watch it?
I didn't, but I remember it because. But it was like a long time ago.
Did you watch it? Did you watch it with Shelby?
Mm-hmm.
Liars.
I stand by that. I don't keep up with the royal family.
You cried. I know. You're into other things, Big Brother and
whatnot,
creepy shows like that. Anyways, dude, it's been so good. Let's talk real quick about some of our favorite moments from season 2. Check this out.
All right, I'm gonna start with a couple holidays, national days, because
National holiday.
I'll give you at least one because
Here we are, going to the restroom to look into the mirror for the very first time.
oh man,
They're gonna be surprised later on when they see Vin Diesel here. Look, it's got a little bit of crumble to it. It's looking pretty solid. All right.
What is going on, everybody? Hey, man, thanks for having me. Hey, Ethan, how you doing? You know what? I'm doing great. Thank you for having me. Folsom Prison Blues for our offering time as background music, and people started clapping.
Wow, that was crazy.
that was insane.
I love it.
Let's talk about everything we just saw.
Absolutely. Number one. I gotta share this favorite moment
Okay.
from this season.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you ready for this one?
I probably am. Yeah.
We were sitting in downtown Tipp City with a nice overcast sky
Okay.
on a beautiful Wednesday afternoon, I think it was, possibly, maybe a Friday afternoon. Friday morning. And we were sitting there eating a delicious pastry from the bakery there in town. Do you remember what that pastry was?
Now, I was actually going to ask you this question, but the thing was, it was National Apple Crisp Day.
It was.
But we couldn't find one.
So we ate the apple.
I don't remember what it was called.
Apple.
But it had a crumble on the top. Apple. It wasn't.
It was.
Fritter is a donut.
No, it started with a C.
A cobbler?
Yes, it was an apple cobbler.
It was really good.
It was so good. That was like,
really good.
That was legit. Okay, and then look, hands down, the coffee day when we tried boba, and you were drinking, you were drinking the boba, and it just.
I got like 4 of them shot down through the straw.
There was no better way to kick off season 2 than by that,
Almost
because
dying.
that was a summertime drink. We were just coming off the spring, summertime drink. It was awesome. Come on now.
It was pretty awesome, and it was a pretty good drink. And we'll shout out Grounds for Pleasures again.
Yeah, we'll shout them out. I think it's time for you guys to, capitalize on some free drinks for us. I'm just saying.
We're giving you advertising out the wazoo.
Tons. Grounds for Pleasure, Tipp City on Main Street. Tell them that the Morning Momentum sent you. Please.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, do that.
Like they were like, hey,
do that.
We met them twice.
Yes, absolutely.
We should see if we can. We should just put our own pictures up in there. Don't even ask them. Just put our own pictures up.
I think that's awesome.
And sign them.
Thank you guys so much. Anyways, those were great. Like that was hilarious. And then even past that, I'm gonna give one more, and then I'm gonna let you go. Okay.
Okay.
I
feel like you're taking all the good ones, but
okay. Oh no, I'm done. You go.
No. Take this one because I have other ideas.
Do you remember that time we were flying on an airplane and we jumped out and then we lost the phone and we couldn't record it anymore? Remember that?
It was.
We were going to parachute for you guys. We were literally jumping out of a plane. We dropped the GoPro, shattered into pieces. We had nothing to prove it.
That was one of my biggest regrets is that episode, because it was titled. It was a very short episode, but it was chatting while skydiving.
Yeah.
And so what we were doing is we were doing it while we were actually flying through the air. But we lost it.
Sorry.
And so we just had to go with the garage sale. Unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately.
But yeah, that was fun.
At least it wasn't my phone, it was a GoPro.
Yeah.
So
I was lucky.
they are not built the way that they promote them to be built. Ethan, what about you, buddy?
I want to give you questions, but I don't think you're going to know them. Because I think I know more because I edit them and title them and such.
Let's try. Let's go.
Okay. In the infamous episode, chatting... No, I think it was just called Ethan Gets a Haircut. That's our only episode that doesn't have chatting in the title.
Okay.
What did you title my cut halfway through? It's still gone, by the way.
Is it the old man? Did I go? No. Let's see here. Halfway through,
We started
with the center cut,
Mm-hmm.
and then I don't know what.
The Kevin Malone.
The Kevin Malone. Oh, that makes sense.
There's a good picture of me.
And then you dropped chili afterwards. It was awful.
Yeah, it was terrible. We had to get our carpets cleaned.
Dang.
Yeah. That was, remember when we had that big news? And it was like, we're cleaning the carpets. Do you remember that? You probably don't. I don't even remember what our big news was. Our big news was probably us reaching that goal. We're like, we're cleaning carpets. Another memorable one for me was my chatting by myself episode where I did it solo. Do you remember that?
No, I don't. I never watched it, to be honest with you.
And I would argue that's one of our best episodes.
I listened to it a little bit, and then I arrived at my location and then never listened to it again.
And I actually did...
Just being honest, I'll go back and listen.
Do you know how many other episodes I did by myself?
3.
3 other episodes. Do you remember what they were about?
Your mom.
I don't even remember. I think it was pie. Actually, I do remember pie, candy, and fortune cookies.
Okay.
But in my episode by myself, one of my favorite memories was the soundbite that I created for the Morning Momentum.
It was good.
Which I think you did. You heard that one.
I did hear that one. Yeah.
And that was a lot of fun.
Wake up! You're listening to the Morning Momentum. Get your day started off right. Dump out that coffee and pour a cup of Ethan. Don't worry, he's already hot.
Wow. That was... Wow.
It was pretty legit, though.
It was legit.
What'd you think about softball game recording?
I don't think it worked out how we wanted it to.
I don't think it did either. I think, to be real with you, I was trying to pitch, you were in my ear, and then there was one time that it caught you on camera. It was really funny. I think you were trying to whisper something to your brother without the camera hearing it, but it still heard you anyways.
I don't remember anything about it. But I was editing it, and I was like, I'll just put it all out there, because why not?
Did you delete that bad word you said?
No, I didn't say anything. But I was like, there's no video, because it didn't work how we thought it would. I was like, well, you might as well just hear everything. And, I think I had talked to my brothers, but it was... Because I talked to my brother, if you listen to it, I told the story about him hitting me. And then later I talked to him, and he was like, I don't remember that at all.
He's, calling you out.
But it happened.
I think the favorites so far this season have been the... Rich, your dog puked everywhere.
I thought that was great that we left that in.
And there was one other one. Oh my gosh, what was it? My brother was watching and he took a screenshot. Did we have something to do with poop?
He took a screenshot when... I thought you said he took a screenshot because he made note that we weren't doing it live.
No, this was another screenshot. He screenshots our
in like season, it had
shout out to Dan.
He figured out because we had the same drinks at the same level. He was like, that was recorded ahead of time.
Suckers.
He got us. He found us out.
Oh man, yeah. Let's shout out to some of our listeners. Dan, Judith. Shout out to Trisha.
My mom.
Mama.
I'll shout out Nick from Wittenberg.
What's up, Nick?
Listens a little bit.
We can shout out to Ethan and Noah. They listen almost every one. They always call me out on something.
Yeah.
So
there's a lot to call you out.
There's a lot of people to call out right now. I'm done calling you guys out. But seriously, we're so glad that you guys continue to join us. And this has been a great season so far. Do me a favor. Seriously. Let us know, what was your favorite episode this year? What was your favorite time? It could be an event. It could be the garage sailing. Listen, look at this. Oh,
earthquake.
Who knows what your favorite was? But I really do wish you guys could have seen the skydiving one. That one was pretty awesome. But
yeah, it is what it is.
Ethan, we're going to talk for a minute.
Okay.
Just to kind of close season 2 out.
Okay.
All right. This is a fun. It's great. It's enjoyable. We really enjoy ourselves. But I feel like you guys really do walk along our lives with us as well, because we've shared a lot of stories about our personal lives, and you've heard stories about my kids and my wife, which works out perfectly for me because she doesn't listen to this, and so I can say whatever I want to say, and as long as nobody's narking. So.
Okay.
Don't be a narc. And anyways, Ethan.
I was like, is that what you wanted to say to me, or?
No. Dude, you're starting your senior year of school. How are you feeling?
Very, very anxious and nervous.
Yeah. I get it. So.
I am shooting a short film for my senior final thesis project.
Are you going to invite me to be an actor?
I will most definitely not do that. For good reason.
What's the reason?
Storyline. But also,
I can play anything.
My script has 2 lead actors, and that's all I need for the story.
Who's your actors?
They are...
John Stamos.
No, they're just theater majors at Wittenberg.
Okay.
But if I were to have actors, they would be... I would choose... I don't know who I'd choose.
You want to know who I'd choose? I would choose... what's her name? Is her name Anna? She played on Trolls, and then she played on Pitch Perfect.
Yes.
You know who I'm talking about? Anna Kendrick. I would pick her. You want to know why I'd pick her?
Why?
Because I wrote a movie that has singing in it, and she's in 2 of those. And then, guy-wise, I would pick Steve Carell. Because between Groot and a troll, you've got an amazing movie.
You just said Groot.
Groot, not Groot. Oh, Gru.
I would pick Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel.
He's a pretty good actor because he's done like serious roles and they're legit.
Vin Diesel.
Steve Carell,
Hulk Hogan.
Not Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel plays the same character in everything he's in. But hey.
It's the same with The Rock. Like, come on.
The Rock is crazy.
Every movie he's picking somebody up and throwing them.
I saw this picture where it was like 4 different Rock movies, and all of them he was wearing like a brown vest, and he looked the same like in all of them. It was probably like the Jumanjis and Jungle Cruise and something else. But his success is pretty crazy from a WWE wrestler.
We should have had him on the show, but
we should have had him on the show.
We told him no.
Why? Why did we tell him no?
Because he just didn't fit. It was apple cobbler day, and guys like that, they're just going to eat the entire apple cobbler, and it wouldn't have been the show that it was going to be.
We invited him to go skydiving.
He said no. He only does
So
the
we were
movies.
like, let's do the one, but that's all right.
It works though. So, anyways, but hey, man, speaking from all of our listeners, we're proud of you. We're excited for you. You get to go back, finish your senior year of college. Any thoughts on what happens after that year's over? With doing video major, do you have to go a little bit more? Do you have to go to like a tech thing? What was the next thing in that line of education?
You don't have to, but I am looking at film schools.
Okay.
So I think it would give me a better place to make stuff that I want to. So I think if you were to just go right now, I would most likely work for a company, and it probably wouldn't be as enjoyable as I want it to be.
Long term, are you thinking like Universal, Disney type, big time that, or are you talking like you want to work for? What do you want to do?
I would say something in entertainment, movies and TV.
Okay.
Anywhere on the production crew. But I think it'd be cool to be able to tell stories someday.
If you were on a production crew and you were on the microphone, and somebody rushed, let's say Pam, and was going to beat her up, would you step in and stop him from beating her up if it meant losing your job?
I would let it happen. Because as a storyteller, it's a documentary, and I will handle it after the fact, but I would not intervene.
Wow. Man, this guy's a professional.
You just gotta let the story play out a little bit.
Do you know what that tells me? That tells me that if I'm ever in the midst of preaching and somebody gets mad at me and rushes the stage and rushes me preaching and wants to like take an axe to my head, Ethan's just going to stand by and let it happen so the storyline can play out.
If someone brings an axe into this church, I think we'll have a heads up on maybe something happening. Unless everybody else is like, oh, this is just like an example, like a bit Richie has planned for his sermon.
They could.
And be like, okay, this is...
Now, listen, if they're wearing, let's say, street clothes and they bring an axe in here, I'm nervous, but if they're wearing flannel, I'm good with it.
Lumberjack.
Yeah, lumberjack straight up. You know, probably just got out
work.
of forest. Yeah. So, anyways, dude, we're so glad that we got to spend episode 30 with you, and
One of the two.
yeah, it's so stinking cool.
It's pretty crazy.
Oh my gosh, it's just, I'm telling you, it's been so much fun. Make sure to share this, get the name out. Let's break 500 before we come back in season 3. Can you believe that?
Like and subscribe,
It's
as
gonna,
they say.
if you're wondering, hey, when is this gonna happen? It's gonna happen sometime this fall. We don't have a comeback yet. Here's the reason why. He's in his senior
We don't
year,
know
man.
yet.
We don't know. We don't know the day or the time that the Morning Momentum's gonna come back.
They're going to be very seasonal, though.
It's
I would
like
assume.
Revelation. You just don't know the day or the time.
You just have to be ready.
You just have to be ready. And so be watching out. Follow us on social media at The Movement 937. You can do that with Facebook. Where else?
YouTube.
Instagram.
Well, YouTube.
Insta.
We're on Instagram and Facebook. YouTube, The Movement 937.
At The Movement 937. And,
is our main church. You can get great sermons there.
yes,
The Morning Momentum is where you can watch this at.
absolutely.
Or, how could we forget that this is a podcast?
Yes, it is. So you can go to Spotify, type in The Morning Momentum, and you can check it out on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts. You can watch on Amazon Podcasts. You can watch on Buzzsprout. There are so many different places that you can watch and listen to this podcast. And we can't wait to be back with you for season 3.
Here's what I want you to do.
Yes.
You have some homework.
Homework. Get it?
First of all, drop your favorite moment from season 2.
Please do.
On the post that will come out today or this weekend. I don't know.
Depends on our social media guy.
Listen, it's my senior year. 2, you can go back to the hide and seek episode and take a video, and you can get a gift card And 3, and this one is vital, homework 3 for season 3, send us ideas. Because it's more fun if we do your idea and you're like, that's cool. I said that and they just did it. And then if it's great, maybe we'll do it again.
Absolutely. So we can't wait to be back with you. Join us Sunday mornings here at the Movement while we are on break. You can join us live in Tipp City, Ohio, or you can join us online at the Movement 937 on Facebook. And listen, go out, make a difference in somebody's life. It's going from summer to fall. A lot of you, it's your favorite time of the year because you get bonfires, you get hoodies, you can wear shorts in the morning, hoodie in the evening. It's a great time.
I flip it, but yes.
You can do either way you want to go.
Flannels.
Flannels
Football,
galore.
if you're into that.
Football. It's all so great. And so go out, make a difference in somebody's life. And I'm telling you what, when we come back season 3, it's going to be bigger, better, and I cannot wait to go skydiving again.
Again. And we might
Who
even
knows?
throw a new theme song in there.
Yeah, let's do it. So anyways, we can't wait to be back with you and conquer the day, do big things.
See you around.
See ya.